Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Lakers LeBron James makes massive Luka Doncic announcement. When the Los Angeles Lakers traded for Luka Doncic in a deal involving Anthony Davis with the Dallas Mavericks, it shocked the NBA world. It was perhaps the biggest trade in NBA history, a very strange situation that went down for all parties involved. However, for the Lakers, it was a no-brainer deal to make, despite how talented the future Hall of Famer in Davis is. Regarding Doncic, it had to be a weird year for the superstar. Whether it be because of the trade, feeling like the Mavericks gave up on him, or all the scrutiny he took from Dallas and the media, there had to be some emotions. According to ESPN's Dave McMenamin, one source said that this was the most unexpected year of his life, and he's happy to finally get a breath. However, he later added that Doncic plans to play in Eurobasket this year, a surprising decision after everything that's gone down. He will spend the summer playing for the Slovenian men's national basketball team at Eurobasket, sources said. He'll be accompanied by members of his body team, Slovenian national team strength coach Jens Masek and physiotherapist Javier Barrio Calvo, throughout the offseason, he wrote. Regarding his future in Los Angeles, the team has to make an effort to not only keep LeBron James happy, but also Doncic. The Los Angeles Lakers, who know how to attract star talent more than anyone, should be able to do what's needed to keep him around. However, speaking to ESPN, James noted that it isn't his job to tell the Lakers what to do on Doncic's future or tell him what he should do. James continued by saying that he's 40 years old and Doncic 26, so he shouldn't be considering his future with James in mind. "No, that ain't my job," James told ESPN. I know, Luka knows how I feel about him. And ultimately, that trade happened for the future. That's not for me. Luka has to decide what he has to do with his future. He's 26 years old, I'm 40, so he can't be basing his career off me. That's just real. But I hope, obviously, he stays long-term. Laker fans love him here. LA has accepted him. We love him as a teammate, as a brother. But ultimately, he's got to make a decision for him. I ain't going to be around much longer. With what the Dallas Mavericks did, it seems all but safe to say that Doncic would want to return to the Los Angeles Lakers. Yes, he stated multiple times after the trade that he was frustrated with the decision and wanted to retire as a member of the Mavericks, but that doesn't mean that he wants to return to the team now. If the Lakers are willing to give him the money he's looking for, which is all but guaranteed, and they put together a competent team around him, there's no reason why he won't finish his career, or at least the next few seasons, in a Lakers jersey. Lakers fans upset over Rob Pelinka news on Tuesday. On Tuesday, the NBA announced that Oklahoma City Thunder general manager Sam Presti was named the 2024-25 Executive of the Year. Presti received 10 first-place votes, totaling 74 points, and appeared on 22 of the 30 ballots. His strategic moves, including the acquisition of key players like Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein, contributed to the Thunder's impressive 68-14 record, securing the best record in the NBA and the top seed in the Western Conference. However, the announcement sparked frustration among Los Angeles Lakers fans, as their general manager, Rob Pelinka, finished sixth in the voting with just one first-place vote. This outcome was particularly surprising given Pelinka's mid-season blockbuster trade that brought Luka Doncic to Los Angeles, a move widely regarded as one of the most impactful in recent NBA history. Per the NBA, Pelinka finished behind Presti, Kobe Altman, Trajan Langdon, Raphael Stone and Lawrence Frank. Lakers fans took to social media to express their discontent. One commented, "Lakers will always be hated on." Another questioned, "Everyone said that Luka was the steal of the century and Pelinka doesn't win this? How? These voters are a joke." Yet another added, "How does Rob get only one first-place vote when he pulled off the biggest trade in NBA history? Make that make sense. Rob Pelinka at 6? The NBA needs to fix this," exclaimed another. The Lakers concluded the 2024-25 regular season with a 50-32 record, clinching the Pacific Division title. However, their postseason run was cut short with a first-round playoff exit, losing to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games. LA aims to build a more cohesive team around Doncic and LeBron James, striving to return to championship contention in the upcoming season. Giannis Antetokounmpo is eyeing Lakers, Knicks, or Heat amid trade buzz. Giannis Antetokounmpo's future in Milwaukee has never felt more uncertain. Following the Milwaukee Bucks' third consecutive first-round exit, this time at the hands of the Indiana Pacers, rumblings around the league suggest the Greek Freak could soon be on the move. NBA insider Howard Beck recently revealed that several big-market teams, including the Los Angeles Lakers, New York Knicks, and Miami Heat, are being quietly positioned as potential landing spots if Giannis were to request a trade this offseason. While Beck stopped short of confirming that Giannis is seeking a way out, the writing on the wall is hard to ignore. The Bucks are entering a summer clouded by instability. Damian Lillard, Milwaukee's blockbuster addition just a season ago, tore his Achilles in the playoffs and is likely to miss the bulk of the 2025-26 campaign. Brook Lopez is hitting unrestricted free agency, and Bobby Portis could join him if he opts out. Suddenly, Giannis could be looking at a barren roster around him for the foreseeable future. The 30-year-old superstar remains one of the most dominant forces in basketball. This past season, Giannis averaged 30.4 points, 11.9 rebounds, 6.5 assists, and 1.2 blocks per game while shooting a ridiculous 60.1% from the floor. He is still firmly in his prime and shows no signs of slowing down. A trade involving him would spark a league-wide bidding war the NBA hasn't seen in years. The Lakers present an intriguing option. With LeBron James nearing the end of his career, they could offer a package centered around Austin Reeves and young assets to bring Giannis in as the next face of the franchise, next to Luka Doncic. The Knicks, meanwhile, are one of the few teams in the league with both a treasure chest of draft picks and a strong playoff core. Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, and OG Anunoby could form a compelling supporting cast alongside Giannis. Plus, the allure of Madison Square Garden, a massive media market, and the opportunity to resurrect a sleeping giant make New York a fascinating fit. Then there's Miami, a team with championship DNA and a culture that could appeal to Giannis' work ethic. Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra have a history of landing big stars, and if the Heat find the right package, they could quickly jump back into title contention with Giannis at the center. The Rockets also loom as a sleeper. With a deep well of young talent and draft capital, they might have the most attractive trade package if Milwaukee chooses to rebuild. Houston has already made major strides this season and could catapult into title conversations with a superstar centerpiece. For now, everything hinges on Giannis. The Bucks won't shop him unless he asks, but if he does, the NBA landscape could be reshaped in an instant. And you fan? What do you think about Antetokounmpo's situation? Write to us in the comments.